Hello there, it's the Piche, and you are listening to my first attempt at doing a video blog this way. Did a video blog one other time, but I want to do a different format here. I don't want you to just see a video of me talking for 10 minutes, and I have put a 10-minute time limit on myself because I do tend to ramble. But I just wanted to say a few things. I used to check in on my website pretty frequently, and I've gotten away from it, gotten away from blogging all the time, trying to have a little bit more privacy in my life. And I miss blogging all the time and sharing my life with people, but on the other hand, there's not a heck of a lot to share sometimes. As you know, I've had seasonal depression for a while now, and I've always tried to deal with it in my own way. This winter I got a Go light to try to give me a little more sunlight, because I tend to work at night and I don't see the sun a lot. I've also tried to recently start exercising. I do have an over-the-counter drug that I try to take for a mood enhancer. And it's been going pretty well, but there are still some things that I've been lacking in. The biggest part of it really is it just zaps my want and desire to do things that I love to do, such as video editing, which, the Piche Award should be done by now, and I just lose my wherewithal to do it. I'm not motivated at the right times to get into that project. And, I haven't played video games in over a month probably, and I haven't played any sport, actively in a long time. And it just really does, affect me. And, maybe next year I'll take some more severe measures. I have gotten better in a lot of areas, but there are still some that are lacking. And I don't like it because it's not who I am, and it's made it hard for me and for other people. And most notably, it's made it a little difficult for Brittany and I, as we are embarking on, for me, the longest consecutive relationship I've ever had. And I really love Brittany with all my heart, and I really love what we have and how it's going. And I couldn't be happier about the way it's going. I feel like she does things to help make me a better person, and I feel like I help make her a better person too. And I really, really love what we have, and I don't know if I've ever had anything like this before in my life. So I'm pretty happy, despite having the seasonal depression. Don't get me wrong. This is probably one of the better winters that I've ever really had, but I do still notice it affecting me in certain areas of my life. Most notably the fact that I don't want to blog or get on my website or do anything with it anymore. And part of that has been when I am motivated to do something. I have been working a lot on the show Talking Trash, trying to make videos for different things, different intros, outros, different things to try to enhance the show. It's a little hard sometimes when you're one of the only people that is trying to do something away from the show. But I'm not complaining. That's just where a lot of my free time is going. So instead of maybe banging out the Piche Awards already, or getting in a blog or updating the website all the time, I'm kind of working on that kind of stuff. And I've also relied a lot on Facebook. I have pages there for Sharp Shin Hawk Studios, which is sort of my video editing little venture, and also for Talking Trash. Most people use Facebook, so it's an easy, quicker thing for them to find it there instead of going to my website. So I think I've leaned a little heavily on that. But at some point, I'd like to get back to doing more stuff with the website, and it is still there, and it'll never go away. The other thing I just wanted to mention real quick is that I have so many ideas in my head, and I get overwhelmed a lot, especially, like I say, in the winter. I have so many ideas for things to happen, and I don't have the time to make them all happen, and it would be nice if I did, because I think that I would entertain people a lot more, especially online, if I had time to sit down and bang out all the PSAs or the more commercials that I think of, or all the funny video ideas I have. One of the things that I'm really going to start to try to do pretty soon here is in honor of one of my favorite podcasters and comedians, Adam Carolla, who likes to kind of get on his podcast and complain a lot about stuff. I feel like I'm going to probably try to start doing that a little bit, maybe make a special video blog for just beefs and things that I have that are on my mind to get it off my chest. Because as you all may know or may not know, but maybe you'll find out now, I'm trying to erase a little bit of the hate in my life. Definitely lean pretty hard on hating things like Boston and even at times hating things about Vermont. And I want to kind of get away from some of that stuff. Before, when I went to therapy, I had talked to somebody and they said maybe, taking it out on a thing or an object is maybe the best way to get it out instead of taking it out on people. I've always been pretty good about not taking it out on people, but I didn't realize by taking it out on a city or a state or an area that you're hurting some people. Some people don't get those jokes. Some people would think that my Boston hate stuff was funny, but not everybody. And so I need to find a way to back off that and really just cut it out. I mean, I was wasting a lot of energy there, and it was draining a lot out of me. And as a lot of you may know, Brittany is a fan of all the Boston sports teams, and I'm not doing this for her. I'm doing this for me, but she definitely inspired me. There was no reason for me to rain on her parade all the time, and she's never done that to me, so it seemed unfair. And the guy I am on Talking Trash, who sticks up for Boston teams and picks them to win a lot, I can be that guy off the air. So there's no reason that I can't just make that a part of my life and stop a little bit of the hate. And to anyone who I may have offended with my Boston hate, I do apologize. I can't really take any of it back now. It happened. And some of you thought it was funny, and some of them are going to miss some of that. But I'm just going to try to do that a little less. I think it's just, it's not really a positive thing. There's no need to do it. And I don't want it to be who I am anymore. So if somebody wants to take over the Boston hate presidency, go ahead. I'm stepping down. I don't have to necessarily like Boston teams. There's still a lot of players and fans I don't like, but I don't have to spend so much time hating them either. That's kind of what I'm trying to get at here. The other thing, like I said, Talking Trash lately here in the winter, it's been great since Gabe jumped on and replaced Kyle, but I do miss Kyle on the show, and hopefully he comes back soon. There's a lot of times where, like I say, stuff I normally like to do, I don't feel like doing, and Talking Trash can sometimes be one of those. I'm fortunate enough to be able to leave work to go do it, and then have to go back to work right after. I have to make up the hours. Sometimes it's hard to get ready to do the show. Whenever the camera hits on, I'm like, I just turn it on, and it's no big deal. You probably wouldn't notice if you watch the shows, but sometimes it's just really hard to get going, to get in there and get it done. But it doesn't make any sense because I really enjoy doing the show. It's just that's one of those things where I notice that the seasonal disorder is really kicking in. So, all right, well, I'm under my 10-minute mark. I'm pretty happy about it. I do have a lot more things to share, but I'm going to try to do them in smaller bits. And like I said, I think I'm going to be doing a rant pretty soon about things that are bugging me. Hopefully you guys find that kind of stuff funny, and if you don't, then you don't have to watch it. That's kind of what I'll be getting at, not kind of forcing it on people maybe as much as I would in person. So I think I'm trying to make some positive steps forward in my life, and I think it's all been going really well. And I'd like to thank anybody who's been around, seen some bad times maybe, but I'm really feeling good. Things are going pretty well, and Brittany and I are doing really great, and her and her dog Sadie have been just a big positive influence on my life, and given me some reasons to wake up in the morning sometimes. It's just it's been great. So I just want to get that out there, tell everybody I'm doing okay. We're going to have the hopefully some more stuff coming up on Sharpshin Hawk Studios soon, so check all that stuff out. And I hope you enjoyed this video blog check-in, and I hope to be back with more just like this in the near future. So hey, thanks for listening.